The Mind of a Leader Legends is produced by Frederick Lasinius and Benjamin Holk Henriksen for Astramax Entertainment. All rights of the producer and of the owner of the works reproduced reserved. Unauthorized copying, hiring, lending, public performance and broadcasting of this audiobook is prohibited. This is Frederick Lasinius and Benjamin Holk Henriksen with The Mind of a Leader Legends. In this episode, we will have a conversation with Mr. Mads Øvlisen, chairman of Lego and former CEO and chairman of Novo Nordisk and the Royal Danish Theatre.
We met Mr. Øvlisen in Copenhagen, where he shared his views on a number of modern leadership issues, inspired by Machiavelli's The Prince and Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Discover the mind of a leader.
What impact did luck and personal skills have on your career? And do you think your case was exceptional in regards to the balance between the two?
What role did luck, what role did ability play in the development of my career? I'm not certain that I have a good answer to that. But if you had asked me to which extent I myself had been able to control my career and my development, I would probably have told you that about 50% were things that I thought I controlled and 50% were things that others controlled. I believe personally that you have a lot of influence on your future. I believe that you must take responsibility for what you want to do with yourself. But it's also very clearly that there are many things you have no influence on: biological, societal, etc., etc. If I look at my situation, I think it's quite typical. It's if we go back to your terms about luck and ability, I think it's about a yin-yang situation, about being at the right place at the right time without really knowing when the right time is, but preparing yourself. When I say that I believe that you can and should influence the way your future develops, it's because I think you can make some conscious choices about the abilities you want to acquire, about the things you want to stand for and not stand for, the moral choices, the things you make important in your life. But there are also things, that are quite circumstantial or incidental. Take my life. Even the development of my ability could be said to be a function of my father's career choices. I was born right around the start of the Second World War. It was a time where it was important for parents, at least in Denmark, to create opportunities for their children, the belief that your children could be better off than you. Not really pushing your children, but making them aware of there were certain duties you had, making them conscientious, etc. Also at a time where there was nationally and culturally happening a lot, stirred my curiosity. My parents encouraged that curiosity. One of the greatest lucks in my life has been that I have throughout my life met outstanding teachers. None of those really until late in my career, when I started doing master work and stuff like that, were choices on my own. I went to the local public school depending on where my father had his job. I found inspiring teachers that encouraged my desire to learn more, to ask questions, So my abilities were formed by my parents' desire to make me a socially well
Sample complete. Ready to continue?